Dropping a mixtape out here?
Hey, friends, welcome to the Johnson City Living Podcast, where we learn about the people, places, events, and flavors that make Johnson City a lovely place to live. It is a beautiful spring May day now here in Johnson City. The flowers are blooming, the trees are green, the pollen is rocking. And I'm here with two new friends of mine, Alex Weaver and Cody Hill. They are with Project Barbecue, and we're going to let you guys get to know them. Thanks for coming in and being on the podcast today, fellas.
No problem,
You've done this a couple
Appreciate you.
times.
A couple times. This is we were just talking to Mitch. Hopefully, we're going to get to 100 soon. So
It's a beautiful intro.
it's Mitch wrote that music himself. All right. So tell me a little bit about Project Barbecue. What's the story with that, Alex? I think you own it. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So Project Barbecue started as kind of just a Corona project. I was working on the lake in Austin, Texas, and Corona happened. So we had to shut down there, and I bought a little food trailer in Austin, started moving around to different places, and finally, after about 6 months of doing that, I convinced my brother-in-law and my dad to do it with me, and so I moved back. Here I am.
So you're originally from Johnson City. I'm
Yeah,
like, how did you just travel around?
Yeah.
Like, I'm dragging this big trailer full of barbecue around
Nah,
the
yeah,
country,
so-
and I'm just going to park it in JC for a while.
Nah, from here, went to high school, Science Hill, graduated, went out to Austin, Texas, played soccer there for my college,
Nice.
and then, stayed, fell in love with Austin and barbecue. So,
Okay. And then Mr. Cody Hill's with you.
yep. Cody's been with me for a couple different businesses,
trucks.
ventures, food trucks. Yep. He was with me whenever I first opened Alley Cat food truck as well back in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so he was actually one of my first employees
Okay.
out there.
Cool.
Yeah, what Project Barbecue actually did, they brought the trailer here and their car broke down. And people just started walking up and getting food straight out of the trailer.
That's cool. Yeah. They're like, we want it so bad.
Yeah, now.
We'll help you cook even. Like, what do you need? Some extra firewood to throw on there?
I
I'll go.
wish people were so like that today. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we'll help you do whatever, So
Yeah.
anybody's looking for a job, we're definitely hiring.
Yes. Yes.
sure.
Because you guys are only open when?
We're open Fridays and Saturdays right now, but we are adding on Thursdays here in like the second week of May. We'll be opening up Thursdays for fajita night.
Ooh.
It'll be like live fired chicken, fajitas, steak, shrimp, stuff like that.
Why aren't you open all week long?
Because we need employees.
Yeah,
That's what you told
yeah.
me the other day.
We post every week, multiple times, like looking for employees, but really nobody really wants to work.
Yeah, and then that
These days.
gets our customers kind of aggravated with us in a sense.
A little bit. Or
Yeah.
it's you're building up demand.
And
And
they're
so like
coming
it's
in-
unleashing on Friday. And they're like waiting. I've seen them. So if you don't know where Project Barbecue is, it's over. I'm going to go old school. It was near El Chico. If you kind of go up towards Indian Trail on,
North
we
Rome,
call it
right
the
there.
Kingsport Highway, North Rome. Yes, sir. So you're right there under there. It used to be
It used to be Dixie Barbecue.
Dixie Barbecue back in the day.
And then Route 36 was what
Mhm,
it was.
yep.
Just prior to that.
It was like Nick's for a while. There was like a little.
Nick's was
little
in
stint,
between
yeah.
Dixie and Route 36.
Yeah. I actually have shown that building a couple times. So I'm glad you guys have it now. That's awesome.
So we're excited to be there.
Okay, so it's Johnson City Living. Cody, you live in Johnson City?
Yes, sir. Well,
All right,
I grew
cool.
up in Johnson City. Yes.
You do
Yeah.
too. Okay. So what is your all's favorite things about Johnson City? Just you give me each one your top thing.
Oh, gosh.
I know I'm putting you on the spot.
I really in the summertime I really enjoy going to watch the Cardinals play. Or I guess they're the Dope Boys now.
Doughboys now. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yep.
Yeah, I love that's one of my favorite things to do in the summer.
It's a great little park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the lake is coming back up.
Oh, I drove by yesterday and it's like
It's looking incredible.
3 feet or
Yeah, I
something.
was
We're
on
like,
it yesterday.
oh, were you?
Yeah, we put my sister's boat in the water. So it was lovely.
Gotcha.
Water, they said it was like, I think the boat was wrong, but they said it was like 44 degrees.
It's
I was
probably
like,
not.
Yeah, I don't think it's really
The
that cold,
boats.
but it was really cold. It
Yeah.
was really cold.
Well, I did see an iceberg out there.
Yeah.
Wow, you know.
Heads up.
All right. Alex, what do you love about Johnson City?
Man, I love the weather. I love having all 4 seasons. Being in Austin, Texas, for 11 years, it really made me appreciate the weather that we have here, the mountains. That's the first thing I notice whenever I leave, is just like, oh, where's the mountains?
Yeah,
So I definitely like the mountains, even if I'm not up in them all the time, busy working. But
Sure.
just looking at them,
Oh, they're
It's like,
beautiful.
yeah,
Everywhere you go,
it
you get to
is.
see them. And
Yeah, in the lakes, like Cody said, I'd definitely like to be on the water. So
outdoor guy.
yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Definitely, all my family lives in Johnson City.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest thing for me. Also, is just having your family 5 minutes away from you
Gotcha.
at all points in time.
Do you guys know each other in high school?
So he's
4 years younger.
Yeah, literally
Okay.
4 years younger.
Yeah.
So I didn't really until I left for college, and then I guess some of my friends that stayed, he ended up being like in their friend group and stuff like that. So kind of knew each other before we even knew each other, just from like social media, seeing each other like
Gotcha.
online and stuff like that.
So how did you go from playing soccer in Austin to getting into the barbecue business?
Oh man, it was honestly I never really even liked barbecue until I moved out to Texas, and I just started going to this place. I was actually working on my pilot's license, is how it actually happened. I'm right beside the airport in Lockhart, Texas. It's like 30 minutes south of Austin. There's Black's Barbecue, which is like a world-known, one of the most famous barbecue places. Anyways, the airport was literally 30 seconds away. And so I'd go to this airport 4 times a week, and Black's Barbecue was right there. So I just went like every time.
4 times a week, I'm going to Black's Barbecue.
Yeah. These people, they literally knew my order every time you like walk through, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you want that quarter pound of brisket?" This, and I'm just like, "You already know."
You got me.
Yeah, and so literally 3-4 times a week, I was just going, and I never had brisket. You know what I mean? It was like my aha moment. Like, holy crap! Like, how have I not ever had?
Yeah,
this
like
until
we don't
now?
do a lot of brisket.
No, and now there's a lot more.
Right.
But 15 years ago, there was zero, like literally no brisket. I don't even know if I knew what brisket was.
Yeah, I think Tom Seaton does some at the firehouse. He used to do some of that. I know they do it
I don't even
now,
know.
but
So it's pulled pork here.
pulled pork, sliced pork.
That's barbecue.
Yeah,
in a lot of
In
sense.
our
People are
area,
like, I want a barbecue sandwich.
That's all we're used to.
What kind of meat do you want on there?
Right.
It's like barbecue. It's like it's
Barbecue.
not just one meat, but all right, whatever. But yeah,
Give me that
so-
barbecue. Yeah, and then there's beef and
Yeah.
chicken. Now you guys are
Yeah.
shredding chicken. So
I think
anyway,
that's what I fell in love with, was like the beef barbecue. It was then it was initially the brisket, and then ribs, beef ribs, stuff like that. So that's really what got me.
it's a little different out there because we that's the headquarters of Keller Williams, which is the
Okay.
international. That's where our company is from, and so we would go out there pretty frequently, and I would eat some barbecue. But I need to look up Black's next time I'm out there.
I mean, there's literally
It's
hundreds
just
of
yeah.
places
Oh
now.
gosh.
It's like
Yeah, but it was all really good and same deal.
Yep.
Brisket, like it just melts in your mouth, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Is this even meat?" Like it's just crazy how good it is. And so, you got the flavor there.
Yeah.
Cody, how did you come in? Like, did you want to be a barbecue guy?
Yeah, I definitely. There was a time where I was supposed to run a different kind of restaurant. He came to me, and that's all I wanted to do. And I was stoked on being a part of the team, and because at the time there were only 4 or 5 in the trailer,
yeah,
not even.
yeah. It was literally just like my dad, my brother-in-law,
Yeah,
my
and that
mom.
that was it. And he was like, I don't know if we really have the room, so everything worked out perfectly, and now like we're set. Like everything is incredible, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, yeah. And so, were you on the Alley Cats truck as well back in the day?
Yeah, it was me, Alex, one of his other co-owners, and then his girlfriend at the time, and
Gotcha.
we were. It was pretty rough
Yeah, that was crazy.
back then. Yeah.
We knew nothing. Project Barbecue, we kind of had an idea already.
Right. Well, you've been in a food truck for
Yeah.
years and bumping elbows and
Yeah,
figuring
and,
it out.
Yeah, and Alley Cat food truck was literally half the size of the barbecue one that was
Okay,
at. So
gotcha.
Yeah, the Alley Cat
Close
one was a lot
quarters.
yeah. We got to know each other real well.
And you guys made some awesome food out of that thing too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so that's some of my favorite. And
Those steak and cheese sandwiches.
I've sold it now. So Cody was actually one of his best friends bought it from me like a few months ago. I sold it, and Cody was supposed to leave Project Barbecue to actually run Alley Cat.
But when you started crying, he was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'll stay."
It took a lot of convincing.
Exactly.
Is that what it was, Cody?
Yeah.
What made you stay?
I guess just it being so family based, and I mean they treat me like family there also. So sorry, I saw Mitch about falling.
I think you did about fall down.
Freaked me out.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was
but-
like,
You
"You all right, Mitch?"
I wouldn't say
For our
anything until
listeners,
you-
Mitch is the guy behind the scenes running it all, making it look awesome, making us sound awesome, and he about fell over. So
yeah.
Well, and it's our building currently we're in had a fire last week, and so the team has got it back up and running. It smells a
I
little
like the smell.
smells a little
Reminds
smoky in
me,
here. A
yeah.
little.
It's kind of what we're
Well,
used to. It
yeah.
kind of.
Wonder where the brisket's at.
Yeah, I thought y'all guys did that for us.
I thought you were bringing wings in. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
this is
I'm gonna
perfect.
burn the building down.
There you go. So yes, unfortunately, there was a fire here. Fortunately, it wasn't awful, and so they've got a lot of businesses back up and running. But pray that it gets back to going. So anyway, sorry, Cody, you were talking.
Oh no,
about,
yeah. So they it's so family oriented, and I absolutely love them. Big on family. And then like I said, they treat me like family there, so I give them the same exact thing back.
Yeah, you guys are like brothers that
Oh
just
yeah,
harass each other all day long.
We're
I'm
all
literally with
family,
him.
man. It's
I'm with him more than my fiance, and she's like, when am I?
She's
gonna
like
be
a little
with
worried
him?"
about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
is he come with the marriage deal? I don't know.
Yeah. And what's so
Uh,
cool about living in like close quarters? We'll go by and just tap each other's butt cheeks on. Hey man, hey,
I hear you. You
Yeah.
got to give a little
That's
pat, a
really-
little
yeah.
encouragement.
Yeah,
job-
if you're
job
looking down,
incentive
if you're
right
looking down,
That's right. You got to look up.
yeah, you got to look up. So
I love it. I love it.
Oh man.
So tell me about your culinary educations. How did you guys learn to be barbecue chefs? Is it just or chefs at all?
Man, I got my culinary degree off of YouTube. Trial and error, actually. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I'd see.
Yeah.
I watched Aaron Franklin trim a brisket 1,000 times on YouTube or wherever, and same with whoever's got video. I've watched them all out there basically, and after you do that, you kind of see what works best for you. So it's really just trial and error. I've never had any, actual culinary degree or anything like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself a chef. I just cook food and enjoy it, love
But
it.
I mean, every wing or piece of brisket or half a chicken that you make, you're learning, right?
Oh,
I
for
mean,
sure.
like,
Every week, I feel like the barbecue just gets better. Like we're
Mhm.
learning everything as we go. Like, and we love it. We love what we do, and man, I'm really picky, so I feel like that has helped. I'm
Okay.
like, if
Yeah.
I like this, then I feel like 95% of people will probably like this too.
yeah,
So I feel like that's helped.
yeah, that's
along
cool.
the way.
Cody, where did you have any background in culinary stuff?
yeah, I actually I worked at Barbaritos for about 4.5 years.
That's why you look familiar. I was
Maybe.
like, this guy.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the first time I had really been in food, and I loved it. So I kind of fell in love
Yeah.
with the whole art of you making something and people actually liking it, I think. And that's what I think that we love our job so much is you go outside and you see 100 faces that are just lit up with just meat, just eating. Like that's
Yeah.
and they love,
It's very
and I think that's
rewarding.
what's so cool about the situation.
It's like a neat way to bring people joy.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah, without making them laugh or anything.
Right.
Just
Yeah, you're just like you're
just
in the
give it-
back
you
behind
give-
the scenes, you're
Yeah.
sitting back from a distance going. Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
I hear you. Yeah.
Whenever we send out like a platter that we build, like
Yeah.
one of our big family
Yeah.
meals that's for here. We send it out and we like always want
We
to
all-
peek around the corner.
We
Yeah.
go to the door
We ask the
And they're like-
servers like, "What was their face like?"
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
and they're
I mean?
like,
It's-
what's up?
Yeah, man, we really care. Like we care about every part of it, from the size. Everything's homemade.
Yeah.
Like made
Everything
from
that's come
scratch.
through, we have our hands on.
Right.
Always.
And, like we did the math the other day. It actually takes 200 we're open 16 hours a week.
Okay.
Technically, for those 2 days, 8 hours each day.
Yeah.
It's 235 man hours that it takes, like that we pay out essentially to make that happen. Those 16 hours.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
you got-
and
how many
8
days-
hours,
We're there every day. Monday is inventory. Tuesday, we're all there prepping. Wednesday, we're all there prepping. Thursday, we're all there prepping. And then Friday, Saturday, it's game time.
yeah, it's
So it's pretty crazy.
so whatever people think that while we're not open a lot more is like we would literally have to live there to
I mean, we basically do.
make
anyways.
make any more food. And the 8 hours is only like for service.
Right.
And like we're there 2 or 3 hours beforehand and 2 or 3 hours after. So I mean we're pulling sometimes 13, 14-hour days and people don't really see that, I guess. So I don't want to say it's frustrating, but it's
I think
Yeah.
the word is passion. You're passionate about it, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so good.
For
And
sure.
so
That's why it just kills us when people come in and they're like, "Oh, cussing us out." And when they come in at 7:30 and we say we close at 8 or sell out, and they're
Yeah.
like, "What do you mean a restaurant sold out?" I'm like, "Man,
never heard
you,
of that before.
you don't understand our briskets. Like we can't just just throw them
Right,
on the
can't
grill
go-
and like
can't go genie one, and
18
it takes
hours.
18 hours. That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm just like, man, I'm sorry, man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we offer ways to pre-order. You know what I mean? If you know you're going to be coming in later in the day, and we've been open for like a month and a half, so we're figuring everything out.
Right.
So,
Right.
We're getting better. Like I said, we're getting better every day.
Yeah, we're still in our soft opening stage.
It looks hard open when I go by. Yeah.
We're gonna be soft open until we get employees. Man, we
Yeah.
really need kitchen employees.
If you're listening out there, these fellas would be fun to work with.
Yeah,
it's a good
and
time,
they're looking
and we
for
pay well, and you get free food, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, you won't find a better work environment, I don't think, really, because we are a hoot.
Yeah.
We all just love it. We really, honestly, all just love it. So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think what I also heard is you said that you love people. And so that's the key, right? If we love each other and take good care of each other. And I think that's one of the things I keep hearing about on this podcast. And I keep preaching it because it's all about the people here in Johnson City and East Tennessee. We're second to none, right? We love each other. We take good care of each other. We sacrifice. We work 14-hour days so that we can put out a product for somebody because we love them. And so keep that at the forefront, and you won't get lost.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I think would be it. Yeah. So you said you're getting married, Cody. When's that happening?
Oh gosh, October is what we have our date set for.
Okay.
So it has been a very nervous process because I told her, I was like, hey, I said, if you want just you and your mom and your friends, you can plan our whole wedding.
Right.
Like, that's totally fine with me.
I got one idea on catering, and then I'll be there.
Yeah. Let me do the food, and you can do everything else.
Right. I'll show up, I promise, and I'll bring a bunch of food with me.
I'm literally the easiest fiance to have.
Yeah.
I'm just you do everything you want. And
that's good.
You got a yes from me.
Yeah, there you go. I love it. I love it. Now, Alex, you married?
No, sir.
Gotcha. If you're listening and you're looking,
I do have a girlfriend.
Oh, sorry, never mind. Scratch that.
Not married.
That's hilarious. All right, so you guys are just figuring it out. Have you had like dreams of Project Barbecues all across the country, or what are we thinking about the future of Project Barbecue?
I'm not really thinking about all across the country. Maybe I'll try. It's already hard enough as it is. So I can honestly, like, I'm happy. You know what I mean? All of our employees are happy. My family's happy. Everyone's happy. So it's like, why? Like, you know what I mean? That's what it's about.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, why kill ourselves? Like, I mean, if we're happy, like, why?
Right.
Why try?
We already have enough of the Tri-Cities mad at us for only being open Friday and Saturdays. If we had 10 restaurants, you know how angry they would really be at us.
People mad
only open on the weekends.
That's how it is. That's how. And I did not
start a revolution.
Like that's how all the restaurants are. The barbecue restaurants in Texas, they're open. Friday, Saturdays, or Saturday, Sunday. Some of them, Hurtado, which is one of my favorite over there in Arlington, outside of Dallas. Shout out Hurtado's. They're open 7 days a week. I don't know how he does it. It's unreal.
He's probably got 100 people working there.
Yeah, he's got like 60, and it's nonstop. The pits never shut off. And
now,
that's what's different about Texas barbecue, first of all, and other.
Yeah, give us an education on
this. It's how the meat is cooked.
Okay.
It's with an offset smoker burned with only wood. There's no electricity. There's no propane. There's no like digital, like, let me push this and go take a nap.
No Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
There's
none of that. It's all burned, with hardwood.
And you said offset. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So offset means that the fire is not right underneath the meat. It's offset from the meat. So
just getting the heat and the smoke.
You're just getting the heat and the smoke. Exactly.
Yeah. If you look at our smoker, it's off to the right side.
Okay.
Of it,
I see. Yeah. It's like a 4-chimney smoker thing. Or
1,000 gallons.
Yeah. We have 1,600 gallons. We have 2 smokers that we're running. 1,600 gallons. We can fit. We literally load them all the way up every single day to be able to provide the food that we have. And it's, people are still, getting upset.
Yeah.
We're literally
I feel your all's pain.
Listen, he's a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, my dad.
Cannot,
right.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, my dad literally works throughout the night. We both do overnights. Myself and my dad split the overnights, but it's literally running, Thursday all the way until Saturday at about 2:00. It does not shut off.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
What time does he get out there? Sometimes.
So we have a schedule. Usually I leave around 2:30, and he gets there at like 2 to take over, and he stays until sometime on Saturdays he gets to leave, about like 1 p.m. So that's still,
So he's there from 2
he pulls
a.m.
He pulls
Yeah.
about 3 12 to 15-hour shifts a week.
Dude.
And he's 69. And he's nonstop. And then after that, he's a photographer. He used to be the head photographer for like he would go for the sports and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. So he's literally nonstop. He's all over the place.
Yeah, shout out to Big Ron.
Big Ron.
Big Ron. He is the GOAT for sure.
That's awesome.
And he came with, I don't know if anyone else could have learned everything. He had no barbecue knowledge coming into this. So I literally had to teach him everything. And every meat cooks different. Every smoker is different. There's hot spots. You have to know just by looking at it when something is ready to wrap or when it's ready to spray. And we literally cook brisket, pulled pork, pork ribs, beef ribs, sausage, half chicken, pulled chickens, salmon. Like we literally cook everything. Like burgers, 10, 11 different meats.
Dude.
So coming from my dad, like not ever doing this and like being able to teach him and how he's picked it up and like dedicated himself to it. And shows up every
well, what's crazy, like the meat's not the only thing even on the smoker. Like we have our smoked queso, our collard greens, our beans. We have not even that.
Okay, let's go down through the menu for our listeners because I just got a lot and I got hungry for sure. So, all right, go down the menu. Like let's say,
so we'll start with the
appetizers. Do we have appetizers?
So appetizers we'll call them sides.
Sides, okay.
So starting with our sides, we have our our homemade. Everything is homemade. I don't even have to say homemade. Yeah. We have our smoked mac and cheese. We have our smoked barbecue beans. We have our smoked collard greens. We have my mom's special recipe, our cornbread casserole.
Oh.
We got rid of tots, but now we have beef tallow, our homemade beef tallow, which is essentially oil. If you guys don't know what that is, but it's like 100% better for your immune system and everything else. Tastes way better.
What's it called?
Beef tallow. We make
tallow.
Yes, we render it down and make it ourselves. But anyways, that's what we fry our fries in.
Okay.
So then we have fries,
nachos. Well, we're gonna start.
So we got rid of tots. We're gonna start having nachos on there as well. So we'll make our own chips as well. So I think that's all the sides. We'll have rotating ones. We'll do like green beans. We'll do some like fire roasted Brussels sprouts and stuff like that when they come in. We'll do corn on the cob when it gets in season. Just random stuff.
Yeah, and also in the winter we have our stew.
Oh god.
And that's like the
brisket.
It's like a lot of people. That's like
kind of like a Brunswick.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's unreal.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites for sure.
I want to bring that back. But yeah, so that's the sides.
Okay, sides.
And then we'll go with the meat. And so
main course.
The main course is, of course, our beef brisket.
Mm-hmm.
We have our pulled pork. We have our pork ribs.
All these are smoked.
Yep, all these are smoked, and we have these every single day we're open. They're not special or anything like that. Brisket, pulled pork, pork ribs, beef ribs, our smoked half chickens,
smoked pulled chicken,
and we pull some of those as well. So we have pulled chicken, and then we
turkey.
Just added smoked turkey, which is the barbecue sleeve. That's like everyone's favorite is the smoked turkey breast.
Huge.
But that's delicious.
Our smoked cheddar jalapeno sausage.
Yep, smoked cheddar jalapeno sausage, and we just added on our smoked salmon, and it
comes on a bed of rice with a lemon wedge.
Yum. Yeah, is that a wild caught salmon?
Some of them have been coming from.
Oh man,
put me on the spot.
I put you on the spot. My wife is a salmon. She loves it, but a lot of it's farm raised, and so you got to be careful. But so I look for a good salmon. Talk about so is that, and then we get dessert.
So those are just our meats. So from off of our meats, we also do it's not just like we'll serve you the meat. So then we can do any of those meats in sandwiches.
Oh.
We can do any of those meats in what we call a schmack and cheese, which is like an oversized. It's a little bit. I don't even know what you call that.
Oversized piece of toast.
It's like a Texas toast, almost. I guess you could say that we toast up with our rosemary garlic butter. And we toast it up, and we put our mac and cheese on top of the bread, and then whatever meat, and then the piece of bread. And so it's just it's pretty unreal.
Sounds healthy.
Oh yeah, for sure. So there's the smack and cheeses, for sure. And then we have any of the meat as well. You can just get on like a bed of mac and cheese, or on fries or anything.
Oh yeah, you could wrap. We could put it in a wrap. Whatever you kind of want.
Tacos. Yeah. Tacos are huge.
Tacos, burritos. We also have burgers. Our burgers and smash burgers.
This is talking about burgers. This is our
Cody the Burger Man.
The Burger Man.
So you're like more of the smoker.
Well, no, I smoke the meat and I'm slicing. I'm always.
Yeah, I'm on the flat top.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of
got it delegated. Okay.
I designed the trays. I sliced the meat and I kind of played it and stuff like that.
Okay, and then you're on the grill making burgers. What else are you making on the grill?
Oh gosh. Well, we put all of our bread on the grill. Also,
Nice.
so like he said, like the
Everything's toasted.
the rosemary, garlic
Mhm.
get toasted on the grill.
Every bun, burger bun.
Yeah, every bun, every burger, every smash burger.
We're doing about 300 or more sandwiches every Friday and Saturday, so he gets a lot of action.
Yeah, he's a busy boy.
Yeah. Plus, we make all the smash burgers and we make more, I guess, of burgers and smash burgers. So at the end of the night,
When we start selling
when Alex has like killed through the day slicing, that's kind of my big hit. And
we always have leftover burgers. So if you think about coming in late and you're like, oh, they might be sold out, we always have burgers.
Always got a burger.
Always burgers and fries. Yeah. So if you want,
if we don't have burgers, we'll definitely have smash burgers.
Gotcha.
100%.
Yeah. And tell me the smash burger difference.
So it's the 2 ounce. It's raw.
Okay.
Instead of their burgers, which is smoked, and we want people to know that it's not raw. we cannot.
You said raw.
Well, that's like the smash burger. He said, just the smash burger starts off raw on the grill, and then he smashes it down on like a grilled onion. Our smoked brisket burger is smoked actually on the burger.
Like you're hand patting those, sticking them on the grill.
On the
and they're cooking out there.
We cannot stress that enough.
And there's a pink smoke ring with anything that's smoked. If you know, and we've had people that are like, they take a bite and then they see the smoke ring and they're like, this burger is raw, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, oh my gosh, like we promise you it is not. We only had a couple that most people know. If
you put it on the top of the box or like here on your napkin. This is a smoke
ring. So for the people who don't want a smoke burger, we just do like on the flat top we do burgers right there.
And it is and it's done.
It's done. Yeah. You're not going to let anything go out the door. Like, you don't want to be shut down.
No, that's not what we're looking for.
No.
And there's not been any issues with that.
Do we get banana pudding?
Oh yes, we have banana pudding.
Oh yeah,
it's the big hitter.
Yeah, banana pudding.
It's hard to beat a good banana pudding.
It is. Yes, banana pudding. Of course, everything homemade with that as well. Sometimes we used to get my sister's cookies, chocolate chip cookies, but she's been
slacking a little bit.
Pregnant now, so I'll give her something. But before, I don't know.
I'll give you like a few months.
Yeah.
After that, I need some cookies back.
Yeah. So we're working on finding some desserts.
You should partner up with like the Cookie Crate or the Crumble guy up there.
I would love to.
And like you guys.
That would be awesome. I really should.
I think Project Crumble.
What is it? The people right beside with the coffee shop right there with the Bear Brothers.
Yeah, that's Cookie Crate.
Yeah, they come and get barbecue. Those are really cool guys.
You need to do. Yeah, you should do. Their cookies are fantastic.
Yeah,
and the Crumble cookies are great.
Yeah, they are.
So one of those would be awesome. You could even work in a little.
Is Crumble? Is that the new one that just?
That's the new one. Yeah, it's kind of like you all. There were lines out the door for a long time.
In the snow and everything.
In the snow, and there's some sweet cookies.
Hey, we had a snow a couple weeks ago, and I think that's the fastest day we actually sold out was when I think the parking lot was full, and it was 3 inches of snow on the ground.
Isn't that crazy?
We're not going to be busy, and that's like one of the busiest.
Everybody's like
one of the busiest days we've ever had.
That's the scary thing about barbecue too. Is like because we cook majority of the food, like all the briskets, all the pork butts, beef ribs, and stuff like that, basically the day before.
Okay.
So if it's for a Saturday service, we're cooking all day Friday. Yeah. So because like I said, the briskets and stuff they take 15 to 18 hours. So we're literally cooking the whole day before. So if it rains or if it snows, that's literally the most important time to support your local barbecue place.
Gotcha.
They have
they got all this. They've got all this stuff they got to get rid of.
So it's like,
it'll make you not sleep at night.
I bet.
Kind of thinking about
all the food you have ready, and then looking at the Weather Channel, and it's like, oh, it's gonna rain.
Right, because it's gambling, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys go out and you buy $10,000 worth of meat.
Yeah.
And you stick it out there, and you're like,
since those first couple weeks that we were open, we were like, holy moly, like we're gonna have to quadruple the amount of prep.
And we have been. We've been every week that we sell out, we try to cook a little bit more.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's it.
So then you're pretty soon gonna have to add on smoker number 3.
Yeah.
You're probably shopping for one.
Oh, it's gonna be with the same guy, the M&M smokers that build it out of Texas.
Okay.
We'll use that again.
That's cool.
It's the best smokers in the world.
How are food costs hurting?
Gosh.
Tell me a little bit about food costs, because I've got other restaurateur friends and they're like,
everything has just about doubled in 1 year. And when we were a food truck, every single meat has just about doubled in price per pound.
Isn't that crazy?
It's scary.
Doubled.
It's scary.
And then you gotta.
And it has gone over double at one point, and now it's back down to double. And that's when we're like, oh yes, like,
We're back down to double.
Yeah. But a year ago we were at like normal. So
And that's
You're
why
like,
we
I
stopped,
remember it was $5 a pound. Now it's
yeah,
$10.
that's why we stopped doing the beef rib too, because it was
we
so
quit doing the
expensive.
beef rib for months, and then we just brought it back. It's a zero money maker, but it's something that nobody else does. People love taking pictures with it. It's huge. It's like the size of my arm.
That's awesome.
So it's just like cool just to be able to offer that. So
But
yeah,
hard to find.
beef ribs, very expensive, and we charge. You have to charge for it. Each rib with like the meat and everything is like almost 2 pounds.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you're getting, it can feed 2-3 people easy.
Right.
Yeah, if you go on our website, I think there's a picture of my face right beside a beef rib. So I got a pretty big
Size
head.
of his
I got a pretty big head, but that rib's still like
Right
hanging
beside
over
it,
like
yeah.
a giant
Yeah,
horn or
it's
something.
like a colossal.
Really, we call them dino ribs.
I was getting ready to say you
Yeah.
guys went and tackled a dinosaur and threw him on there.
Exactly, that's what we call it.
And that's what it takes a lot of the time too. Throughout the week, we have to go catch a dinosaur and
It has
get everything.
And they're
done.
fast. I've
Yeah,
seen,
they're-
especially like, that's why you don't have Velociraptor burgers. And
That's incredible.
I was
now.
thinking, those are moving.
Yeah.
More Bronto burgers. Those
Yeah.
are a little easier to catch. Oh man, I think it'd be fun to work there. I may have to get a little part-time
come
gig.
do it. Come run 24 hours at the barbecue. That's what I want to tell all the haters out there.
Oh yeah,
Come hang out 24 hours. Come hang out on a Thursday.
that's right.
Get there whenever and
For real.
stay literally a full 24
Right.
hours.
When Alex is leaving at 2 a.m., you're still hanging out. Ron's
Exactly.
checking in.
Yeah,
You're
Ron.
gonna be there.
Exactly, to see what all goes down.
And then
before
Friday,
you
and then
make
Friday
a
we got
one-star
the
review without trying our food.
I would be terrible. I'd be back and
and
just
then that-
snoozing.
and
I'd
then
have
that
to have
Friday
alarm every
comes,
minute.
Like after you prep, you're just like, okay, now we can
Relax
a little bit.
a
Then
little bit, and
Friday,
then all these
boom,
people show up.
16 hours. You're just like, golly, here we go again.
This
Yeah.
week we have off. We're closed for renovations, so this feels crazy. Like not having to do anything on a Tuesday. Usually we'd be in there trimming like 50 briskets and
Yeah.
we'd be doing like 100 racks of ribs.
And you guys don't even know what to do with yourselves. You're
I
like,
know. We're like, yeah, we'll do this.
we'll go to
podcast,
the
like-
we'll go to the lake and put a boat in. And
Yeah,
I'll go pick out bridesmaid dresses with
I
my
built,
fiance.
I built a wood-fired pizza oven yesterday.
Ooh,
Yeah, I built it at the barbecue spot, so maybe we'll be doing some pizza.
that's pretty industrious. I just built a wood-fired pizza oven.
It was super easy.
That's cool.
I'll have to, Mitch, we're gonna have to do a YouTube.
Scratch, watch
YouTube
out.
on that. Yeah.
Scratch. Watch out.
They're coming for you. Okay, so tell me a little. Like, we got a lot of barbecue makers, maybe grillers out there. What are some tips for the home griller guy like myself and Mitch over here and whoever else is listening? Like, what are some things to do to make our food taste better on the grill, to smoke our own stuff at home, maybe try it and then
First thing
go,
I
oh,
would
this is terrible, I'm going to Project Barbecue.
First thing I would say is try to make like a little bit of a plan. Like if you know you want a nice big steak on Wednesday, then buy it on Tuesday and go ahead and do like a little marinade, or at least put salt on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just rubbing it down with salt will literally do a world of difference overnight. Like by doing that and nothing else. So just do that. You know what I mean? Think about it a little bit and don't just like unwrap it and then just do it right then, right as you're cooking. Don't just season it right then. If you can, do it, a day before.
Gotcha.
And that, draws moisture out, just putting salt on it. And just, make it a little bit more tender for you.
Yeah. What about guys out there with like green eggs and Komodo grills and they're smoking stuff at home? What are some tips for those guys?
If you're actually smoking and not just grilling, then make sure you have your heat deflector plate in there, because the heat source on the green eggs and stuff is directly under.
Right.
So that's kind of not necessarily smoking. If you're,
it's almost grilling.
It's grilling, yeah. But I'm pretty sure they have like deflector plates.
Yeah.
And so you put the deflector plate down like above the fire, and then your meat, above the deflector plate. So the heat kind of has to go around.
Swirls around it.
Yeah. So you're kind of getting a little bit more smoke.
Okay.
And maybe put some wood chunks in there. Soak them in like a little bit of water or something, and then put a couple of wood chunks in there.
What's your favorite wood you guys use?
I like post oak. If I'm doing steak, mesquite. Mesquite it burns real hot, and it's like a nice flavor. We use oak around here.
I think
post oak, so.
I had some jerk chicken. You guys been to Jamaica?
I haven't.
Oh,
I've been
they
to
smoke stuff
Aruba.
down there all the time, but
Yeah.
I think they use pimento wood, and it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's legit.
Yes,
So
you got to
good.
use what you have available. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like in
Yeah.
Texas, I use post oak, and that's probably my favorite wood to use as far as flavor and forgiving. How it just burns really nice.
Do you have to fight off all the farmers you're stealing all their posts and burning them? They're like, well, hey, bro, you're taking my oak posts.
Yeah, no, that's not technically what it is.
So since you're not open through the week, you guys like to eat out. What are your favorite places in Johnson City to eat out at?
Cavalieros. Shout out to Javier. It's a little food truck doing like quesadilla tacos and
Ooh.
like carnitas and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
it's
It's
the
really
real deal.
good. They're open Thursday through Sunday.
Where
I
are they
really like
usually
them.
at?
They're always off of Oakland in that little
Yeah.
center back there. I don't even know what it is.
It's like a little pavilion sort
Mhm.
of.
Yeah, but they have their food truck parked in the back of the parking lot.
Okay.
Definitely Alley Cat. It's another one.
Yeah, Alley Cat they just opened up. They're doing well. Bellavita. I love Bellavita.
Yeah.
Mama.
All Italian.
Yep. Luke's Pizza. Love Luke's. And I've recently started going to Ole Guacamole a lot.
Yeah.
They changed the place up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks awesome. Yeah. So
How recently did they change it? We were there a couple months ago, probably.
I'm sure it's probably been done. Like that's
Okay.
probably.
Yeah, it's nice. They've got a
Yeah.
big bar in the back and
Wait, no, the bar's not in. It's in the middle now, right?
Yeah.
yeah, in the middle.
Yeah,
Sorry,
okay,
kind of
it used to
middle
be-
back.
It
Yeah.
used to be in the back,
Right.
So that's where it used to be in the very back.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now they changed it up. Yeah. So
That's cool. Cody, how about you?
Oh, Greg's.
yeah,
That's another good one.
if you
Greg's
get it
Pizza,
well
where they
done,
cut it up with the
Greg's-
scissors.
Yeah.
And,
Do they really?
Yeah.
Scissors?
That's why you get those little strips.
Oh
Okay.
dang.
I didn't know that.
It used to do it that way. I don't know.
Well, they still do the little strips. I just didn't know they use scissors.
I think he uses scissors.
Okay.
Maybe. Shh, don't tell anybody.
It's a
Gosh, that'd be a task. and a
Date
half
night
to
for
get
you
there.
and your fiance. Where are you taking her?
Oh, we're probably going to Stir Fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Well, in Kingsport.
Kingsport.
Yeah, we actually live right now.
Okay.
But, yeah, she just likes to go and see her friends, and that's not really the kind of the food that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
But she
She
loves
likes
it, and a lot of people do. But we actually eat really the same places all the time.
We cook.
If we're not cooking, then we're going to one of the places that we just named off.
Every
Gotcha.
Thursday we do like after we get done prepping, we do like a family dinner at the restaurant.
Ah.
We cook up every Thursday, and so we're always grilling huge, tomahawk ribeye steaks
Ooh.
or chicken wings have been
Yep.
a favorite lately.
So if
just
I want
kinda
to
all
work a
menu
day, I
stuff.
should come Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Come Thursday, man, you'll get a little.
I'll
bit
get there
of
around 5.
Yeah.
Put in a solid hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanna stack some wood for us, that'd be really.
Hey, I
much
can
appreciated.
do it.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
do that.
Get
I
a
can
meal.
do that. Where's your favorite burger joint in town? Besides your all's, obviously.
I like Five Guys a lot.
Mhm.
Oh,
I think they're-
Gourmet Company.
Oh, yeah,
my
yeah.
Gosh, the
That
best
burger
burger.
is legit.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's my burger.
Little Benton's bacon on
Oh, yeah,
there.
Yeah.
That with those truffle fries,
Dude.
boy. And all right, that's one of my Gourmet Company.
Yes.
Love you guys over there.
Yes.
Thank
Howard and Vaughn, they're awesome.
They
I'm
are.
trying to get them
They
on
are.
here. I had
Get 'em on here.
Raphael on here. I'm trying to
Mhm.
get Andy Osbold on here. I like having all the restaurateur
yeah.
people on here. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, we actually catered one of their parties a
the
few months
Gourmet.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That was
good.
fun. It was like that was a Christmas party, I guess. So
Mm.
Yeah, because remember we walked up behind and we were gonna say like
bye.
thank you guys and everything, and they were all like giving their little awards out, I
Oh,
guess,
yeah.
throughout.
Video and
Yeah, and they
everything. We're
video,
just
and he put it on us really quickly, and we were like,
Hey,
thank you for having us. They all just started clapping for us. And we were just
For sure, I
like,
was like,
we started clapping for ourselves.
We'll take our
too.
award now. Thank you. All right.
Awesome.
We're gonna send tons of people over there. So what should they order? Like what's the best thing on the menu in your mind? I'm gonna go with Cody first. Sorry, Alex, you've been
Oh,
jumping in
gosh.
first.
Well, so what are we talking? Are we talking meats, or are we talking?
I just showed up to this place, and you want to show it off to
I
me.
always recommend the schmack.
The schmack.
Yeah, the brisket schmack.
Okay.
100%.
And then what am I getting as a side with that? What's your favorite side you got?
I want to say mac and cheese, but I can't double up on my mac.
Smack and mac.
Schmack and mac. Probably honestly,
Straight whack.
probably the collard greens or the beans.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Steve puts his heart and soul into those collard greens,
Yeah,
and
Mm.
so I think either one of those two would be and you can go wrong with the cornbread casserole.
Dude.
Gosh, I don't know.
When he said cornbread casserole, I was like, all right. here we go.
yeah.
What about you, Alex?
I would say you have to get a platter.
Yeah.
The Taste of Texas.
Okay.
The Taste of Texas, it comes with brisket, pulled pork, sausage, and smoked turkey.
Dude.
And then 2 sides.
Yeah.
So it's like, and bread or tortillas, whatever you want. So it's just like,
you need more.
that seems like the way to go.
Yeah.
You would think you wouldn't need more. But people always.
No, it's definitely,
always
that's for
come
like,
back.
it's a meal. It's for like, up to probably 4 people, maybe
Yeah.
5 people. It's $50, but like I said, it feeds 4 or 5 people, and that's what I'm saying. That's the way to
Taste
go.
of Texas.
Yeah. We also wouldn't be mad if you came in there and got a few Benjamins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
We would
Benjamin
never
Franklin.
be.
What's the
never be mad at
Benjamin?
that.
Tell me what this is.
That's
Sorry.
$100
Yeah.
platter, and that comes with, a whole bunch of brisket, a whole bunch of pork,
Full
yeah,
pound.
pound of brisket, pound of pork, pound of turkey, half pound of sausage, a full rack of ribs, and 3 of our biggest sides.
Dude, that kind of sounds like a good deal. I mean, like,
It's a great deal.
how many people you think that would feed?
Like 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
It's all of our 16-ounce sides.
Yeah.
Also, the as big as we can get.
That sounds awesome. Okay.
The Benji is
Yeah.
sad as well.
All right. Well, if you're listening and you're not as hungry as I am, something's wrong with you. All right. Anything I forgot to ask you guys I should have? Anything else you want to share?
Man, I think we covered it all.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, dude. I'm
Thank you.
excited to meet you guys,
awesome.
hang out with you a little bit. Little story. I was, my friend Spencer Till's also been on this podcast. He and I were going to meet for lunch, and we came over to Project Barbecue. It was like Tuesday at noon. We were like, this is going to be awesome. We're super stoked.
Yep.
Only person over there was Alex at the grill. I didn't know. You may have been inside prepping, but he was outside, and I was like, dude, we're trying to eat here and you're not open. He was like, well, I'll hook you up. And he gave me a wing. And then like 2 minutes later, my pastor came through and he got a wing. And then so we went up to Cootie Brown's and ate, and we were both like super disappointed because the wing was like, it just so like, we were both like, this is the best wing I've ever eaten. Like we were talking about it the whole time. I saw him at church Sunday. He was like, do you still? And I'm like, yes, I want more of the wing. I said, it's like crack. He gives you a free one the first time just to get you hooked. And now you got to come back. So I'm coming back. I may come this weekend. We've been busy the last 2, but
like I said, this weekend for everyone.
Oh, that's right. We're
doing
not open.
renovations. Yes,
Yeah,
we're adding
so-
on a big patio, a back door to help flow. We're doing stuff at the restaurant. So we will be closed this week, but then we will reopen next week. And fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Thursday for the fajita night.
Nice.
That'll be from like 5. We'll post it. We want to say like 5 to 8, maybe 5 to 9. We'll see. And for the live fire fajita night, and then Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. full barbecue menu.
Wear it out. Order early. What's the best way to order?
In person, I say, or you can text. If you don't follow us on Instagram, Facebook. It's Project BBQ JC. We post daily, and we post our phone number and like how you order. It's the easiest. You literally just text the number, your name, your order, your pickup time, and we send you a confirmation. Done.
Yeah. How hard is that?
You don't have to prepay or anything. You pay when you pick it up. We have a drive-through window that you can even pick it up on.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make it easy for the people that can't, wait 5 or 10 minutes in line. We are
right.
Even when you see the line out the door.
Yeah, please don't let the line fool you.
So yeah.
Well, I was getting ready to say, because I seen the line around the block, and I'm like, that's nuts.
So you order before you sit down.
Okay.
So right when you walk in, you'll see a big. There's menus. You can grab a menu when you're standing in line if you want. But you literally order and then you sit down and you have your food in like 5 minutes or less. So don't let the line.
Yeah, our
fool
ticket
you.
times are.
If you wait in line,
that's pretty efficient.
If you wait in line for 10 or 15 minutes, just enjoy the beautiful Johnson City weather.
There you go.
You can see the mountains.
That's right.
From there.
Don't forget to grab you a cold beer.
Barbecue.
We got beer now, so
we do. Have
nice.
Beer. You gotta realize. So grab yourself a cold beer. And just meet friend. Talk to somebody that you don't know in line. Ask them if they've been here and what their favorite item is. And then you made a new friend, and in 15 minutes you'll be sitting down with some of the best barbecue that we can do.
And you probably will give them a napkin so that while they're drooling, waiting on their stuff, you can just kind of dab that off your chin.
Yeah. They got a bib.
They got a bib.
Give everybody a bib.
I love it. This is awesome. I'm excited. I can't wait to bring Carly and Christian over there. Sounds like I just need to hook Christian up with you guys so he can just start learning how to slice brisket and all that stuff.
Send him back.
Yeah, he's 15 looking for a job this summer. So
come on.
and I got a 19-year-old coming back. He's working at Chipotle currently in Knoxville, so he's going to transfer up here. But I mean, I
Hey.
could say, hey,
Come on.
you can't work too much in my mind in
Come
the
on.
summers. You know,
We've
if you're a
got-
starving college kid.
We've got younger people working with this. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to Pastor Tony Suarez as well. He got his son in there working with us.
Yeah, he's killing it also. He's done a really good job.
Yep, his first job.
Yeah.
So yeah, come.
And plus,
come
they
get a
bring
job.
barbecue home to you. So I mean, it's a win-win.
I like it.
It's a
I like
win-win.
it. Yep. I'll suffer through that. I'll suffer through that. Well, thank you guys for spending some time with me today. Thanks. I hope the renovations go great. Enjoy your week off a little bit. And yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for coming in. For you guys listening out there, come and check out. Come to Johnson City because it's the best place in the world. And then come and check out Project Barbecue because it's going to blow your mind. And thanks again for listening. Until next time, I'm Colin Johnson with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Williams Realty. If you want to make Johnson City your home, if you want to find a house right beside Project Barbecue or behind it, I can hook you up. And you can just smell the smoke every day. And so, yeah, I'd love to help you. So reach out. Have a great weekend. And yeah, God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you all.
Thank you guys.